Those of you who keeps track of our red-tailed catfish would know that our alpha female never gets involved in any kind of trouble, but not recently. I don't know what happened, I missed it, but her tail has been badly beaten up. But no other fish that I can see that would have fresh wounds or a lot of wounds. So I'm not really sure what happened. I guess if the alpha wasn't answering back, maybe, which is strange to me. She's been an alpha for a good reason, because she was assertive and defended her title in the red-tailed catfish hierarchy. So I don't know, maybe it has to do with the breeding behavior, the testing of males and females' strength. That's my most likely explanation. My second explanation is the paroons. They never targeted red-tailed catfish. Maybe that could change, or it can change one day. My third explanation is the jaw catfish. Zazul is the boss of this tank, and alpha red-tail used to once in a while challenge that, just like it is happening right now in a way. They're pushing each other with their sides, but usually both would sustain damage. Both the jaw and the alpha would have obvious damage from these disputes. But somebody clamped on her tail pretty good. Many bites, or held on to it for some time while she was thrashing around, and going for the tail is the usual thing for the catfish. Either sign of a dominance, or I never knew that, but I was recently told that it could be a sign of the breeding behavior. As I said, the test of strength. But I was told that females test males for strength, not vice versa, even though both of them, males, answer back and they both sustain some damage. Like this male has been for 2 years in the tiff with the beta female, the one that lays back there. This alpha male and the beta female, they test each other's strength, including an episode that occurred about a month ago. Why nobody else has much damage, I don't know. I doubt it was a Piraiba. It's never Lyrii, the helicopter. This fish is pretty chill. Could be the hybrid. Once in a while he gets aggressive. But it is also often on the receiving side, on the receiving end of aggression too. Anyhow, sorry, I'm not making much sense, I guess. Too many possibilities. I mean, there are three main possibilities as I listed. It of course breaks my heart to see that damage on any of my fish, but what are you gonna do? I cannot separate them Right now I have no other tanks big enough to take any of these fish. Except for the Lyria. Lyria could go into the 25,000 gallon pond because it doesn't have sharp spines. But all the rest of them I cannot put anywhere else. The wounds are by a big mouth, so forget about pacu or lusoso. This is definitely catfish on catfish damage. The other side is actually worse, the right hand side, than this left hand side looks. But she's not turning around to show you the other side. The fourth one, the one that just swam over, that's a beta male, even though he's much bigger than our alpha male, but his alpha male is about 8 years old and the beta male is about, I want to say 2.5, 3 years old, and I'm not even sure it's sexually mature yet. So he never participates in any kind of action between the red tails. He just runs away. Everybody ate yesterday, so everybody has big stomachs except for the alpha red tail. She didn't eat nothing, was stressed. The hybrid lays next to her a lot lately. I don't know why. It doesn't really tell me much. But the hybrid keeps her company for one reason or another. Has been doing it for a few weeks. The alpha male has been nudging the alpha female a bit. I don't know why. You gonna show us the other side, honey? Thank you. Yep. The other side is missing a bit more skin. Yeah, right now the alpha male was nudging and bumping a little bit the alpha female, so maybe it's his doing. The beta female kicked his butt, even though he chewed up her pectoral fins. Maybe he took it out on the alpha female, but she hasn't answered back. If that is the case, she took all the abuse without answering back. She doesn't like that. Yep. You just saw it. That hybrid tried to bite her tail a little bit because she doesn't like him nearby. She's trying to drive him away. Maybe it is the hybrid. then I don't understand why would she tolerate so much damage from the smaller hybrid and not put him back in line. Right now that she is wounded, I think it may evoke unwanted interest to her wounds, her tail, from other catfish that would not have happened otherwise. So I'm not really sure if the hybrid and the alpha male, if their advances were triggered by the wounds, or is it the spillover from the past aggression against the alpha female. I'm getting tired of thinking about it. It's no biggie for the catfish, they can handle it. Usually if it doesn't get any worse, if nobody else bothers the fish, it will heal up just fine. But I don't like it, and it hurts me to see that. There's the alpha male again by the tail. She doesn't want that. Damage occurred about, I want to say, 4 or 5 days ago. As I said, I have not witnessed and I have no idea what happened, just guesses. I've been watching them and nobody's giving me clear signs. There's no smoking gun that I can point to and say, aha, that's it. From the way she reacts to the hybrid and to the alpha male, trying to get him to swim away from her. There's the alpha male again nudging her and pushing her with his snout, going under her right there, bothering her, yeah. Not biting, but just nudging. She doesn't like that. I mean, she's huge. I mean, she could throw them around like rag dolls if she wanted to. But she's not answering back. Yep. Now the hybrid and the alpha male have decided to have a little chat. No biting, just body slamming and side by side hitting. Yeah, this fish can be moody, and it's the breeding season still ongoing. So it's hard to predict what's gonna happen. No, I'm not surprised. I see so few red tails in public aquaria. I usually see one or a couple per tank, and their tanks are much bigger than this. I think this is why their adult red tails can damage each other badly or kill each other. So they need to be thinned out or separated. Okay, you two numbskulls. Leave her alone. This is alpha male. Yep, she doesn't want him. Pushes him away. Go away. He comes back again. As I said, his wounds are from fighting with the beta female, the one that keeps laying over there, farther out. That I witnessed, and I know this happened last year, and this has been happening this year too. What does he want to do with the alpha female? I don't know. That's the first, from what I can see. I got them both from the same tank in Dayton, Ohio in March 2016 when they were about 1.5 feet. So we've had both alpha female and alpha male since 2016. Today's 2022, 6 years. And they've probably been about 2 years old when I got them. Leave her alone, you prick. Well, that's our report for now.